Okay, so the first thing we need to do is to create our home screen. And that would contain all our components. So let's get to it. Here on our screens folder, let's create HomeScreen.js. Don't forget to import React from React. So this is a shortcut that I'm doing on VS Code. So it's Command Shift R or Control Shift R for Windows. And then you can see a bunch of snippets and commands. So you have to install a plugin, and there's a suite for all React Native plugins, so you can look into that. Okay, so after importing React from React, you should import import view and text from React Native. And then we'll create our home screen. Const home screen equals no parameters, fat arrow function, and return a view, and export default home screen. There. This can be our boilerplate for all when we create screens and components. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move everything here from app.js to the home screen. So app.js can contain all other setups like React navigation, which is used to navigate from one screen to another, or Redux, which you can discuss in later examples. But for now, we're just keeping this all the code and all the logic per screen, which is what users will see in the entire application under all of these, under this folder. Okay, so I'm removing this code, so cut, then pasting it here and return. On save, since we've set up our settings, it's saving properly. Next, so we're not saving this yet, that's why you're not seeing an error. Then we're removing all the imports here and pasting it here on HomeScreen.js, so removing that again. And of course the style sheet. So I'm taking this away from app.js and pasting it on the home screen. Save. So no effect again because we haven't saved app.js. Now for one final touch, because you have to return something here, I'll just remove this. We have to import our HomeScreen.js in our app.js so that it references that screen. So whenever we run our application for the first time, this will return the home screen. So to do that, so without using the command shortcut, import home screen from src/screens/home screen. So since we're not returning anything, we have this error. So to fix that, we should return, so you can actually do away with this. You should just return home screen and save. Oops, I think I forgot to import status bar here. And save. Okay. So what we've done so far, just to recap, is we've moved all of the code from app.js to homescreen.js, which is basically the only screen on our application for now. And we've invoked that home screen here. So a bit of lecture. This is what we call a default import. So this means that so it's not a named import, but a default import. So this means we can rename this anything we like. We don't have to follow the actual naming. So if I can just say home here, and naturally I should replace it here. And this is also what we call a JSX code. So it's like HTML, but an extension, but it's not. So like the syntax is like HTML, but it's not, and it's actually JavaScript, like an extended version of JavaScript. So those are the jargons, and just command click to enter that actual screen. Okay, so that's creating HomeScreen.js. In the next video, we will create the header component, which we will add to HomeScreen.js. So see you on the next video.